Hey, what's up? It's iCkEdMeL. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. And today we're going to talk about Nina and Lisa, their bond conditions with regards to the Marisela Botello case. If you're unaware of this story or you want to familiarize yourself and catch up, I recommend the Marisela Botello timeline, which will give you a lot of the details that you need to know about this story. If you're a member on YouTube or Facebook and you're on the Discord chat, which by the way, I have a public area for Discord. I am gonna start enabling invites again for people that just want to come and have a chat. There's gonna be the public area, of course, the members areas for members, just to try to grow the Discord. But we've been talking about these bond conditions, and I actually released a video previously, which I had to revamp, hence why I'm here today. And out the bat, let's just jump into one of these papers with regards to Nina and Lisa, which the trial docket, this was done on May 6, 2021. And it says, okay to amend conditions of bond to allow contact with co-defendant's spouse, Nina Tamar Marano. Okay, so this is for Lisa Joe Dykes, meaning obviously they're married. And we've spoken about this multiple times. I haven't actually seen the license certificate or the documents, but I've heard about this from multiple people. Another thing too, a friend of the channel and somebody that kind of helps out with information sent me this screenshot. This screenshot is on May 12th. It says Lisa Dykes was released from Dallas County 2021. So at that time, I wasn't even sure, was she transferred, was she just moved somewhere, or was she actually released with the bond? And then actually the bond paperwork came after. And so I believe Lisa is out as well. So we're going to get into the bond conditions. Before I get into that, I just wanted to put out an FYI for anybody watching. When it comes to stories like this, where we're doing deep dives, and I get information from people, and we're talking and we're exchanging information, I just want to be very clear that when I take information and I put it in a video, that I check who the people are that I'm talking to, meaning, their name, usually it's on Facebook, their profile, who this person is. I verify multiple things. I don't want to give specifics because I believe you always protect the source. But with Nina and Lisa, I mean, for the Discord members that have been in voice chat, you guys know who I'm talking about. But for everybody else, I have been in contact, with people that know these people through various means. And it's not just some random person on some anonymous whatever saying this and that. And I have hours of conversation speaking with multiple people, all corroborating the same thing with regards to a lot of the details that we've spoken about on this channel. Just wanted to put that out there. So we're going to start first with Nina, and I'm not going to read the entire documentation. What I suggest you do is, if you want to, you can pause. These documents are also publicly available online. If you need a link or something, just let me know. For Discord, if you need a link, let me know for these documents, but it's publicly available. And so for Nina, the amount, cash or surety, was $500,000. And some of the conditions on this document, you got to appear in court for all scheduled hearings, submit to a random urinalysis, don't consume alcohol, remain arrest-free pending disposition of current offense. Over here it says no direct or indirect communication with the supposed person, which she's no longer here, or go near the residence school. No weapons, notify the court, and be placed on an electronic monitoring program, which is, we're going to talk about that. It's kind of interesting. But this was 4/10/2021, and this was before the first document that I just showed you with regards to them being spouses. So now this is the bail bond, okay, with regarding Nina Marano. This was 4/26/2021. They state her here as white, which I hear when we spoke about this in all the other videos, she's mixed, supposedly white and black or whatever. But so, okay, a couple of things here. We got Edward Spears. Edward Spears is an attorney, and he's the one that put up, I guess, the bond. And it says here, Nina Marano as principal and the penal sum of $500,000, which we spoke about. So this guy, and she's being charged with capital, we know what, This guy, Edward Spears, says, I do swear that I am worth at least a sum of $1 million after deducting from my property all that which is exempt by the Constitution and laws of the state from forced sale, blah, 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 and the county that he's in. And so he's basically getting bond for Nina. This is not the attorney representing Nina, but he's the one that's doing the bond pretty much. The interesting thing that I thought about on this is, one, is she still signing as Nina Beltran, which kind of coincides with just everything that we've spoken about on this channel. It's not a mystery, but I wonder why she's still signing as Nina Beltran. Okay. Even though in the document it's Nina Marano. Another thing too to kind of mention, but now it's not really that relevant. The address that Nina has listed, because I believe they have to remain in Texas. The address she has listed is an address to, this is a little mumble jumble. Lisa has a son. He has a fiance or girlfriend. It's an address to her address in Texas. And so, and Edward Spears too, he had some sort of disciplinary action. I think a couple of years ago. Let me just show you real quick. I read the documentation. I'm not going to, it's like 11 pages. I'm not going to go through it now, but I'll show you the screenshot. Edward Spears, he had some sort of disciplinary action. You can also, it's not just this screenshot, but there's just multiple references, online to, the lawyer was disciplined by a state licensing authority in 2004. The story behind that, it's kind of, let me read, because I was talking to Flossie about this. Let me just read the supposed synopsis of this. This is just an opinion, though if you guys want the document to that, just message me or contact me and I'll send you the document to that. But basically, so he was like a personal injury attorney, which I think a lot of these attorneys, they know each other. Kind of like if you work in a specific field, a lot of people maybe tend to know each other. He's a personal injury attorney, according to the person that I spoke to. And part of the deal of the contingency is paying the bills prior to the settlement. There was a woman that was complaining, stating allegedly that she didn't receive the payment, or that he didn't pay the medical bills allegedly. Because I guess the way it works, they're supposed to pay prior or something like that, and then they're supposed to put in the money after the settlement. And so the part of the contingency is paying the bill prior to the settlement. Then you take your cut and pay out the rest to the client. He says the bills are paid. She goes on about her life and finds out when her credit is crap and collectors come after her bills for being unpaid. And then on top of that, he keeps that on top of his cut of a settlement. It's kind of a, I'm not even going to say that. So this is just our interpretation. We're not exactly sure, allegedly, but he definitely did have some sort of disciplinary action. And there was a woman that was upset, claiming that supposedly he didn't pay medical bills, all documented. So that's kind of just a little interesting tidbit. Here's another document with regards to Nina, the conditions of the bond. Again, I'm not going to read the entire thing. This was filed May 4th, but this was actually done, let's see, when was it signed for? Signed for entry April 29th. Okay. So I'm not going to read the entire thing. You can pause it if you want to look at it, but basically some of the same things. Random urinalysis, no consuming alcohol, no substances. She has to pay, or somebody has to pay for the total costs of the urinalysis, as well as I'm sure the GPS monitoring as well. It states here that do not be in contact, be it in person, mail, telephone, social media, or any other form of communication with family and co-defendants, though the new documentation says they're spouses, and so it kind of like nullifies this. And here we have again, oh, by the way, yeah, remain in Dallas County at all times, so they have to stay in Dallas, or Nina has to stay in Dallas, and she's still signing as Nina Beltran. I just find that interesting and peculiar. And this who knows, this kind of stuff, to this kind of signing stuff can, I don't know, who knows, maybe it can be used. I mean, she's not afraid, she's signing as Beltran, but it coincides with three of them, It's interesting. I wonder why, after the fact, you're still signing Beltran. Curious to know about that. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about that. Oh, and just a quick little tidbit as well, too. This is the bond/electronic leg monitoring order, and just she has to check in weekly and all this kind of stuff. Again, you can pause it. The next document, this is just a notice of installation for the charges, and here she signed and had been given the copies of the program participation agreement program, and so on and so forth. I guess that's the installation for the GPS. Now on to Lisa Dykes. Okay, so this is a document here. You can pause if you need to, or if you're a Discord person, I'll send you the link for the document, or I'll post it there. And so it's kind of the same situation. Lisa Dykes, we have the whole thing with Edward Spears, swears and states that he's worth $1 million, and this is for the bond of $500,000. And she signs as Lisa Dykes, same kind of documentation. And then the second one is just the affidavit of representation by attorney surety, and it's Edward Spears and his Texas bar number. And this last final, we've spoken about this previously. I read it to you guys before, but I want to include it in this video. This is from the Dallas News, and I thought this was really interesting. It says here, according to the new affidavit, Beltran admitted meeting Botello in Deep Ellum and taking her to his home where they had and fell asleep. According to Beltran, according to the Dallas News, Beltran told detectives that he woke up and saw Dykes on top of Botello, holding a knife and making a stabbing motion with one hand while holding Botello's neck with the other hand. He said he pushed Dykes, knocking her and Botello on the floor, the affidavit says. Marano then came into the room, shoved him out of the way, he said. Beltran said he left the room, got dressed, fled the home, according to the affidavit. When he returned, the bedroom was spotless, and the woman told him everything had been taken care of. Everything was taken care of, the affidavit says. Police wrote they think Marano and Dykes cleaned the crime scene and disposed of Botello's body, leading to the additional charges. So just a couple of my thoughts and opinions, because I got to go do my taxes now. I'm finalize my taxes. One, like I said, there's been multiple conversations that I've had with multiple people. I don't willy-nilly, when somebody comes to me and says something, I check them, I check their background and all that. I do my best. I'm not just taking somebody's word, not knowing who they are. Second, there's been many things that I've seen that I haven't put out. Okay, like with the car being sent to Pennsylvania, details behind that, and then from there going to New York. And I've seen things, seen stuff. I'm not going to say, because who knows, they're probably going to use that stuff for the case. I can just tell you that I've seen things. I'm not desperate and thirsty for attention. If I was, I'd just put all that stuff out and have no kind of integrity. I would say I'm a little concerned as far as, these ladies being out on bond. I don't know what the deal is, what the plan is. Lisa, like, I didn't see like the GPS monitoring thing. I don't know if she's still locked up or she's really out. It seems like she's out by the bond stuff and that she was released from jail. I don't know if she was transferred. I don't know what the full detail behind that is, but it seems like she's out, according to all the things that I've read. And I don't know, does she have a GPS monitoring or not? Because I didn't see documents yet. If not, how long does that take for those documents? I don't know. And so now they have an attorney too. It said Valerie something and another co-counsel representing both of them, which is kind of interesting. And with Charles, with his story, why did he go on the run? And with the previous video, if you haven't seen it, you want to make sure you check it out with regards to one of the mothers of his child, where Nina was trying to get custody. From all the things that I heard, he didn't want to take custody. I'm not sure how that happens, what was going on with that, but I hear they were vehemently pushing to get custody. And this was after Marisela passed. So I'm really curious to know what story these ladies have. What are they going to say? There was attempts to, it's clear as day the car was in New York. You know what I'm saying? I've seen other things behind the scenes. Clear as day, they knew what was going on. The involvement, I don't know. But we do have the affidavit, the arrest warrant that we saw with the GPS from the 3113 address pinging down to the location where Marisela was found. it was Nina's GPS location thing and Lisa. They didn't say Charles's thing was pinging down there. And so some of what he's saying seems like it can probably coincide. I'm not saying he's clear of anything. I'm saying not saying he's not responsible for anything, because a lot of it still doesn't make sense. Why not call the police? Why be on the run? And to me, it seems like these ladies have a lot of resources. Personally, I would think that they're a flight risk, but even with that, they had really high bonds set and they still got out. I think it seems like they're well connected. They know people, they know the legal system, obviously. And so I don't know what's going to happen, man. But you guys, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to put a link down below. So if you want to come check out the public area on Discord, you can. For the members area, you have to join membership on YouTube or Facebook. And I'm coming up with another way for a membership if you just want to be a part of Discord. Membership also comes with member videos. It's not just Discord. You can pick either or get both. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Take care of yourselves and peace.